What's up, everybody? I'm Eddie Jackson, and it's no secret that I love to entertain, especially on game day. Now, today's recipe is gonna be something that's near and dear to my heart. We're talking slow-cooked, country-style rib tacos. You're gonna love it. First things first, we have to do our pre-game warming. Gotta make our sauce. Let's go ahead and get our onions inside of here. Apple cider vinegar, ketchup. We got some garlic going in. We got a little Dijon mustard. And this is what I absolutely love about this barbecue sauce is the chipotle pepper that's going inside of here. I love spice. And a little bit of this adobo sauce. And that's it. How easy was that? All we gotta do, give this a little pulse. And we're gonna be ready to rock and roll, my friend. Perfect. Second thing we need to do is make our rub because we're gonna season our country style ribs and then we're gonna sear them inside of our cast iron skillet. All right, so we have the usual suspects when it comes to a nice barbecue rub. Kosher salt, black pepper, garlic powder. Gotta have the cayenne, gotta have that heat because I love the heat. Paprika, chili powder, and a little bit of brown sugar because I love brown sugar. Reminds me of myself. Brown, sweet. We're gonna give this a mix. You know, I like to just get in there with my hands. My grandmother told me a long time ago that the best utensils in the kitchen are your hands, so get this going. We have our rub all ready to go. Now all we gotta do is season these beautiful country style ribs up. Tell you why I love country style ribs is because look how meaty these are. This is the perfect meat to stretch your dollar and things like that. And so when I was growing up, we had a big family. We had country style ribs any way you could name it. When you think of ribs, you think of, you know, eating it off the bone. But I really fell in love with country style ribs at a young age. Should be ready to rock and roll. So we should hear a sizzle for shizzle. Perfect. Alrighty, let's give these a quick check and let's see what we got going on here. So this is what we're looking for. A nice crust on the bottom right there, and that's gonna hold all that juice inside while we slow cook it. So we're gonna deglaze with a little bit of this chicken broth and get up all those little nice tasty bits. Woo! Smelling good in here. Take those little tasty bits. We're just gonna put it right in here. Basically what we did, just made a flavored jacuzzi. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my ribs that I seared off. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of Mexican oregano, and that's just gonna add another level of flavor. Last but not least, I'm gonna add the rest of this chicken broth. Make sure that we have this about halfway covered. The beauty of this dish is that this slow cooker is gonna do all the work for me. With about 20 minutes left, I'm gonna take out the country style ribs. Game is gonna be coming on, and we're gonna be ready to rock and roll. All right, so these ribs have been cooking for about 8 hours, and you know what that means. Now it's game time. Let's check and see what we got going on. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be so good. I know, your mouth is starting to water right now, just like mine is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shred this meat down. I mean, look how tender it's just falling apart. I wanna make sure that we're getting all meat. Perfect. Nice and juicy, tender, just like I like it. All right, so we're at the end, down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna toast these tortillas off, and that's gonna give it a nice smoky flavor, nice char, and it's also gonna allow them to be pliable. Don't be afraid, it's just an open flame, and it doesn't take long. I'm talking literally like a few seconds on each side. Voila, and my work is done here. My game day playbook was planned to perfection. You ready? Go. I got a game to watch.